We're figuring things out. You guys hear anything?
I hear you, and I hear me.
All right, good.
Hello, hello.
I'm trapped in here. What's happened here?
Don't know. Can you unplug the computer?
I hope it doesn't die. No, it's okay. We're doing a lot of We're moving chairs around. We're moving lives around. We're figuring things out.
Chair action.
You guys hear yourselves out there?
It's okay. I can go with that.
Oh, there's no headphone for you, Aston?
Yeah.
My God. All right, hold on. You guys, bam.
It's okay. It's really okay.
Aston's raw dogging the podcast.
Raw dog and no suggestion.
For the first time. It's okay. If it sounds okay to you, I'll trust in it.
I'm going to swing you guys further this way, close to Hannah, and then Galatea, you're going to swing over this way. We got full house. Yeah, Hannah, you're going to get even in front of the clock.
Oh, here I go. Here I go. On my way.
All right, I think that's something.
How do you feel about
Never been missing a headphone person. Well, no, I have. We have had
It's all good.
headphone person missing before. Okay,
I'm good.
I think we've sorted it. Start this
Good evening.
extra recording. Good evening. I can't. Why am I having trouble? Okay, say that again, Aston. Say
Good evening, Radioland.
Oh yeah, we needed that. We needed to start that way.
I'm so sick. Let's do this for 10 more minutes.
Yes, please. Okay.
Whole hour.
This is No Suggestion, everybody. Good evening. No Suggestion, an improv comedy talk show. I'm your host, Ralph Jean Pierre. Got co-host Aston Hollins
Good evening.
is here. Got guest co-host Ben Jones is here.
Hi.
Welcome back, Ben. And our fave guest co-host Hannah Marius is here.
Hello.
I'm just realizing I don't know your last name.
Would you like me to introduce myself?
Yeah. You could pull that mic close to you. Pull it up close. Yes.
All right.
Okay, Galatea. Do your full beautiful name.
My name is Galatea Rosa Swart.
Whoa.
Yes.
One more time. for the people in the
Galatea
back.
Rosa Swart.
That is-
Wow.
Such a great name.
Let's
It's like the name of names.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Ben Jones.
Wow, Ben Jones, I've never heard that name before.
It's so exotic. Where does it come from?
The Deep South.
Deep South. Wow. I have so many. Okay, I'm gonna slow down. So this is No Suggestion. Tonight we're starting a new series, which I just came up with a name. I don't know if this is gonna be the final name, but the series is about venturing outside of improvisers and even comedians and performers to find people to talk to that we can learn about more people outside of comedians and improvisers, all kinds of people, just interesting people out in the world. And I think what I'm going to call this series is the World Series.
The World Series.
Woo!
No suggestion.
Classic.
The World Series, Volume 1, starring, say your full name again?
Galatea Rosa Swart.
Wow. Okay, so this is first name, middle name, and last name?
Yeah, that's all of the names together.
Okay, that's all of them. Great.
I don't even address myself that way.
Okay.
Definitely not what my parents say.
But I
Okay.
like it, though. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, this is so Galatea Rosa Schwartz.
Swart.
Swartz. So it's not Schwartz.
No, everyone thinks it's Schwartz or Stewart. We've been invited to a lot of bar mitzvahs by accident.
Okay.
How do you spell
Swart.
the last name?
It's actually exactly like you would think it would be phonetically. It's Swart.
Singular.
Swartz.
A singular.
A singular
Swart.
Swart.
Wow.
Yes. If you have multiple of us, we are called a complaint.
Yeah, I would have missed that.
Okay, wonderful. Who gave you the name Galatea? Whose idea was that?
Actually, it was mine.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Okay.
I am my
So
own
much
namesake. Yes,
already.
I am such a dark horse of a guest. I think this will be a very good show. yeah, my parents named me whatever they named me, but essentially at 3 years old, I was already starting to give myself new names. And my parents realized quite quickly after I started speaking and stuff that the name that they had given me at birth was not the one I was going to keep. And I had known, I don't know at what age I learned that you can legally change your name. But so I knew, and I told them, oh, when I turn 18, I'm going to legally change my name. And at age about 10, someone mentioned that as long as your legal guardians sign off on the paperwork, you can do it earlier than that.
At what age?
At age 10
Okay.
is when I learned that you can do it as a minor. And essentially my parents said, okay, figure out what your name is going to be, like what your actual permanent name's going to be. And as long as you do all the paperwork, you do everything legally, we will sign any piece of paper, and you just, and you know, if anything's more than $20, we will pay for it.
Good parents.
Yeah,
Mother, father,
Yes, son.
mother, father,
Yes, son.
mother and father. Are you both listening?
Yeah, son.
Father doesn't look like he's paying attention.
Paying attention.
Honey, turn off the
Mother.
game.
Okay, damn it.
Father, the game. Please pay as much attention to me as the game, father.
What do you want?
Honey, your 7-year-old son is speaking.
I
Mother
hear
and
him. You
father.
two. Get it over with. It's almost halftime.
Father, show me your attention.
I'm attentive.
All right. It doesn't mean you are just because you say it, but
What do you want?
I'll take it. Mother.
Yes?
Mother,
Oh, hold on. I have a cake in the oven. Let me just go
Mother,
pull it out.
I just got father on board. Mother and father.
No, this will be so quick. I just have to pull my cake out of the oven.
Mother.
It's an orange pound cake, my favorite. Do it, honey.
I'm doing it. Here it goes. Here it goes. And then I just have to let it cool. And while it cools, you can tell me what you need to tell us.
Just, put me on hold for a cake, mother and father.
It's cooling. I'm back.
Game and a cake. I'm your 7-year-old boy. Your issue. Your offspring.
I'm back.
Okay. Thank you. You are attentive, mother. You're distractible but attentive.
Ding dong. Oh, no, the doorbell.
Stop it, mother.
Oh, no, I got to go get the door. I
Don't-
have a package coming.
You don't have to dance before you go to the door. Just go to the door.
I like to do my little ding dong dance.
You're wasting time dancing.
Slice the cake first.
I have a thing. I have something to say.
What?
Father, you seem so. Give me the time. Give me a
Giving
time
you
as
the
your
time,
boy.
but let's have some orange cake first, okay?
Uh,
That always makes things better. Remember our tradition?
This will be my last slice of cake in this home. Yes. Yes. Now
I
you.
just delivered your Federal Express package. Can I have some cake?
Stop it.
Yes.
Come in.
I've just announced that I'm going to be leaving.
Yes, honey, once a week you come to us and you say, I'm leaving. And we say, okay. And you pack up your Dora the Explorer backpack and you walk to the playground that's across the
I
street.
fold things nicely.
You do a great job. You walk to the playground across the street
Very
where I can see you.
Ergonomic packing I do.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then an hour later, you're hungry and you come back home.
Father, enjoy your cake, but pay attention to me as
Please.
you seem engrossed in the cake and I doubt your attention.
I am in love with this cake. This
Love
cake
me
speaks
as your son.
volume. I love you too, but you can never be an orange cake. Please.
Ah!
Delicious cake. I'll let you guys work this out for yourselves while I continue my deliveries. Bye.
Scene.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Perfect. All right, beautiful. Okay, so you chose, I gotta tell you chose your own. How did you arrive at this name? And this is at 10.
Yes.
Was it the
this is
first
10.
name you'd chosen?
No. So at 10 is when I learned that, yes, I could go through the legal change and still be a minor, but I would have to go through all this paperwork and everything.
Mhm.
And so I'd always grown up with a lot of mythology from around the world. My mom raised me to be an anthropologist. I'm not, but she raised me to be one.
Wow.
She was very anti-Disney. So she said, if there's anything that is going to inform your internalized misogyny, it is going to be Ishtar and Kali and all these very powerful, but also slightly problematic female representation from around the world
Very
since
good.
antiquity.
Yes.
And so the myth of Galatea was one of the ones that I grew up with. And I was just reading through Wikipedia, various Greek myths, and I heard the name Galatea again, and it just stuck with me. And I was about to go into, move forward a few years. I was about to go into high school. And I went to the school and said, hey, I want to change all the paperwork of my name to say Galatea, and the rest is history.
What age was this?
This was 14 is when I started actually going by Galatea. And then I had everything legally changed by the age of 16.
What, if anything, maybe nothing did, but what about your world, the way you were relating to the world, the way people were relating to you, the way you felt changed when you changed your name at that age?
It felt as if I finally was introducing myself to other people as myself. So much of our first interaction and our first impression of another person is the name. And if I already feel hostile towards how I introduce myself, if I already start from a place of hostility, then how can I ever really connect with other people? So by having my own name that I could hold on to and that I could feel my own representation in, it meant that I started every interaction with a new person from a very positive, welcoming place.
How did you understand this at 14 years old?
Well, I also had suicidal thoughts by 8. I was a very heavy thinker from a young age.
My God. I was just learning to tie my shoes at 14. Just learning. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. So, I mean, even the dark part is beautiful. The heavy part, that's so much. Okay. So you change your own name. You think about changing your own name at 10.
Mm-hmm.
You finally get to do it at 14. Your mother raised you to be an anthropologist, which is wonderful. Is your mom an anthropologist?
No, she was at that time a massage therapist and sort of like a spiritual coach sort of person. Then she went and became a nurse. And my dad is now getting a theology degree, but he was originally a journalist and ran his own paper.
Your dad is getting a theology degree now?
Yes.
Okay.
He's in the midst of becoming academically educated within the theology of Russian Orthodoxy.
Wow.
But I've also seen him baptized in 3 different faiths.
What degree is he getting right now in theology?
It's just a master's of theology.
Just a master's.
Holy moly, holy smokes. This is beautiful. Is your family Russian?
No, there is no Russian. There's no Greek, though obviously my name is Greek. My dad's side of the family is from Colombia.
Okay.
So yeah, and then my mom's side of the family are all, Midwest farmer types. We joke that for the listeners at home, I'm quite a muscular build, and we joke that the women on my mom's side of the family, men would marry them in case the cow went lame, so you could just throw the yoke on the wife and the seeds would still get reaped.
All right, it's wife picking time. Time to pick a wife.
Wahoo!
I love wife picking time. It's me, Farmer Joe. Hey, is that you, Max?
Yep.
Who you gonna pick for your wife?
Dang, there's so many pretty women here with big, broad shoulders that I don't know who I'm going to go with.
Hold up. Are you telling me that we get to choose from any of these ladies?
With their consent. We're picking who we want.
Of course.
But this is still a civilized square dance. So, once we decide who has the broadest shoulders in our eyes, we'll approach them. We'll go up and we'll say, howdy, you want to be my wife? And they can say no. And then we go back to the wall and we reevaluate.
Well, I thought we were doing the cakewalk where everybody got a number and the cake was associated with a number, and then they'd run music, and then you stop, and whatever number you hit on, you had that cake, and you also had a chance to pick that girl.
I thought it was like a speed dating kind of thing where you talk to someone for a little bit of time and then you move on to the next someone. But you're saying we should choose on shoulders alone.
Yeah, you should choose on shoulders alone, and that kind of sort of shoulder vibe is how you should pick a wife with her consent.
We call it yoke dimension.
Yeah, we call it yoke dimension.
Yeah.
As the woman with the broadest thighs here, I just want to say that the kind of man I'm looking for must have very thick thighs, and I will have very broad shoulders. I think we have a lot to give one another.
Howdy, man. My thighs are huge.
Scene. Yes.
Wow.
That's excellent.
And that is how my grandfather met my grandmother.
Wow. Beautiful. See?
And I sensed that, and I felt it.
You felt it. That's how it's
Thank you for reconnecting me with my ancestors like that. That's truly beautiful.
Okay, your dad is currently going to school for theology. You are on your way back to school.
That is the hope, yes.
Okay, talk. Just tell us anything you can about this, because I'm super, and you're going into an interesting field. I want to also say the way Galatea and I know each other, we work together checking IDs at the Warsaw. So people go in to see their rock shows, and we check to see if they can drink and hand them wristbands. But I've heard so many of Galatea's stories, including what it is that you're getting ready to go to school for, and what you studied and what you're studying.
Yes. So I originally studied genetics, and I was very interested in what's called biological anthropology. And that is the study of how humans change the actual biological mechanisms of various species through our own behaviors and the way that we interact with both ourselves, the species human, as well as other species and within the environment. So things like gluten intolerance, and the way in which we have gluten intolerance is a form of biological anthropology, because you first have to be habitually eating gluten to even get an intolerance.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so from there, I have now gone into the specialty of doing like computer coding, vibe coding, but for genetic research. And that's what I'm hoping to do as a career, is that type of code work. Hacker.
Are any of you keeping this straight in your minds? I feel so dumb. Okay, I understand vibe coding. I think I understand vibe code. Okay, I understand the vibe. We got a vibe. We're just coding the vibe, okay? Okay, so I'm either coding to characterize a vibe that's already happening, or a vibe needs to be created from scratch, and I code that vibe, okay? So if there's a vibe that needs to be, if we need to code a vibe or characterize, identify, describe a vibe, for any of those purposes, you can call me.
I got it. I have a paper route in the morning.
Andy, we're done with the paper route.
No, man, it's the intellectual.
You
gotta memorize numbers.
How much of the paper do you read each day?
Well, I don't read any of it. I throw it.
I think we need to drop the paper route. The paper route that's primitive. You're basically throwing parchment at doors.
I know, but how do I get any money?
Vibe. We will vibe, and within
is that related to vape?
It is. Somehow it is. I can't really tell how, but if you're vibing, you're vaping. Somewhere in the vicinity of a vibe, there's a vape. I know that.
Well, I feel like our guest probably digs paper routes, right?
Oh, yeah. Love paper routes.
You see? Intellectuals and dumbos can get together on a different plane. It's like Jell-O.
Yeah, I follow the paper routes. I steal the paper. I stuff it in my various clothes, and then I never have to turn on the heat.
Oh, no.
Free insulation.
Tasha, listen, I have not opened up the vibe code. I invited you over, Andy. Tasha's my sister. I said, stay out of the garage. You, Andy, I trust you to vibe code. Tasha, I like Tasha's vibe. All right. She's my little sister and she gets into my business.
I'm just here to get the Twinkies, man. Just give me the Twinkies.
To pass through, but I feel like you're trying to encroach on our vibe coding.
Yeah.
And we're vibing on vibe coding.
That's true. It's VB, baby.
VB.
Yeah,
See, you're on board.
I think so.
All right. So now we're going to quit the paper route, both of us together.
Quit it?
Do you want a paper route, Tasha?
How much are you paying me?
It's $7.50 an hour.
Oh, it's not by the hour, babe.
It's $7.50 per day. I lied.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can throw 100 papers, you can throw one. It's $7.50, but that's hot cash.
That's our offer. We're off on a new venture to vibe code.
We're gonna do something wild.
We're gonna do wild vibe coding.
You know, I never told you this, but there's that girl Marilyn.
Get closer
my
to
math
the.
class?
I can't hear you,
I'll tell
Andy.
you, Marilyn is in our math class.
Yeah,
I think she would vibe.
she's got a vibe. I like her vibe. She's got a nice vibe,
She does have a vibe.
unlike Tasha.
Hey, it's me, Marilyn. I'm just stopping by to hang out with you guys in the
Welcome
garage.
to our garage. I forgot the doors open because we were in here vibing, and I couldn't even figure out. The vibe is so nice in here that I couldn't even tell if the doors open and closed. It doesn't even matter if the doors open
The
and
paper
closed.
route going.
We're moving past that.
We're moving up.
Would you like a vape?
Scene.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Could you explain it? Actually, I don't know what it means. Vibe code?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it actually, that is sort of what I'm hoping to do. So if you're a software engineer, you're actually writing the code from scratch, or you're dealing with these very complex sort of frameworks. The type of thing I want to do is, if software engineers are specialists, if they are lecturers in a university, the level of coding skill that I require is someone teaching a free class at the local Y.
That you require yourself to learn?
Yeah, so
Okay.
this is very elementary level coding.
For the work that you want to do, which is what was it again?
It's
For the kind of science you want to do?
so that kind of science and that work is called bioinformatics.
So you code on the computer,
Yes.
and that produces genes.
Essentially, it produces all the numbers related to it. So I can then run the maths, do the statistics, maybe make a few really cool charts with lots of colors and moving bits.
And then
Wow.
you do that. And then what would those show? Like, what would they tell? Like, oh, gluten intolerance is a thing from genes.
So it might say, oh, here are the genes that are linked with gluten intolerance. Here are the genes that if they're not there, the person will experience gluten intolerance. We might even be able to look at things like, hey, we find that this type of gluten intolerance is in this family. But then when they move to, let's say, Nebraska, all of a sudden, all of their children no longer have this gluten intolerance. So something happened genetically when they went to Nebraska, and suddenly they're eating brioche every single morning.
How's that
Mommy, why
explained?
can't I have bread? Why can't I have bread, Mommy? Mommy, wait, I don't know. Why can't I have bread?
I'm sorry. I know you want some bread. It's just, in our family, it seems like we're just not really able to digest it well.
All the kids at school get to eat bread, Mom.
I know, Sally, and I'm really sorry. In some ways, I see it as like a personal failure that my children cannot eat bread.
Sally.
Yeah?
Listen to your mom. Don't listen to your mom.
But as I was saying,
Toast me.
if you try eating bread, you'll just get very sick and
Mom, the bread's talking to me.
what? Wait,
Toast me.
Sally, what?
Toast me.
Mom,
What?
a friend of mine at school, Natasha, she gave me a slice of bread because I said I never had it before, and it's in my backpack, and I can hear it talking to me.
Oh,
Cover
Sally,
my
it's
belly in
talking to
jelly.
you?
Yeah.
Cover my belly
Wait,
in
can you?
jelly.
I believe you. I believe everything that you're saying. You're a very honest child.
Mom.
Can you unzip so I can hear what the bread is saying? Unzip
Yeah, of
the
course.
backpack?
Here it comes out. And, Mom, I didn't know how to tell you this, but there's a bite taken out of the bread. Because I took a bite out of the bread.
Oh, Sally. Sally, how are you feeling?
Mom,
Are you feeling well? Are you feeling sick?
I feel better than I've ever felt before.
What?
Yeah. when I was first coming into sandwiches, I would come in with like a sense of hostility. But now,
Sally.
I also feel better than I've ever felt.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Take another bite.
We get out. The bread is talking. The bread is talking.
The bread is talking.
The bread is talking to us.
Don't you dare bite me. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I want
my
the
goodness.
child.
Sally.
I want the child.
Listen, Sally.
Mom,
not-
I think I have to eat this bread.
No. Okay, and not just because of your gluten
You'll be
intolerance.
all
This bread
powerful.
is a bad influence.
You'll
Sally,
be
no.
all powerful. God, what have we done? This is okay. Anybody if you have any questions, feel free to chime in. Galatea's.
Galatea, how do you study? I have so many questions.
Yes.
I have so many questions.
Wait, no, you, Aston, you go. Where do you go to school for this? Like, where teaches this?
So there are a lot of different courses that you can take online. There are universities that offer degrees in this, most of which are just sort of scams, unfortunately, to say. You talk to any old school coder, any old school hacker who grew up in the generation of everything was C++ or Java. These are computer languages. They'll tell you that so much of the learning is you sit down and you do it. That is changing now. Like I said, there are courses and stuff, and it is far more accessible to people now. But yeah, it's a lot of you just sitting down and you're like, you know what? I'm going to spend 8 hours figuring out how to get this done. Takes great personal determination and motivation and being slightly emotionally unstable.
Which part of this? What's the foremost part of it? Is it the science that's most interesting to you, or the technology part, or is there something else even underneath that's more interesting than all of this that we're not seeing?
For me, it's definitely the science. It's the only reason I'm learning these skills and these techniques of operating within the computational and the digital realm is because we're producing so much data. And especially when you talk about genetics, we have millions of genes, billions of base pairs. And then if you have a cohort or group of people that are being studied, you multiply exponentially. So we need computers to do all of the algorithms and all of the maths for that. Hence why we have to do this. And it's not just in the lab anymore. But the thing that interests me the most is the discoveries, is finding those links and trying to figure out how can we create food that talks back to us.
Are you from, who else? Anybody have a question pressing? Yeah.
I mean, unrelated to this topic, which is fascinating. Could you tell us a little bit about your accent? It's very unique and I can't place it. And I also don't think that I have ever heard anything like it. It's like very, it stands out. So yeah, if you have any info to share.
Yeah, I also don't know where it comes from. And I have gotten to the point now where I don't even try to keep it consistent. So I am incompetent in 4 different languages. The only one that I'm somewhat passable in is English, but there are days where my English not so good looking. It's not the best. So I have lived in the East Coast of the United States. The Pacific Northwest is where I was raised for most of my childhood. I then lived in Kent County in England for 3 years. I lived in Amsterdam for 3 years. I've done some time in Scotland as well. And so all of those different places has affected my cadence.
Yeah. I mean, it's a blend. It's a blend of your entire life experience. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know anyone that sounds like you.
Did you, when you went overseas to England, was that with your parents or was that just you?
No, I was 18 years old and I'm like, I'm out of here, bitches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so you went to go to school or?
Yes, I did go to school around the same age that I realized I was going to be changing my name. I also decided that I was going to go to school in England. Mm-hmm. I wanted to go to Oxford, but then eventually found out I am not that intelligent or that smart.
You're definitely smarter than me. I will tell you at least that much.
No.
You can hang your hat on that. Yes. Okay. So you didn't go to Oxford. You tried for Oxford and you just didn't get in?
Oh, no, I didn't even try. I just was like, I need to be aware of my limits.
Okay. So where did you end up going in London?
So I ended up going to the University of Kent in Canterbury. So that's where the old cathedral is. There is a Chaucer book called Canterbury Tales, which takes place is about the pilgrimage of them going to the city of Canterbury. And that's where I went and got my education.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even sure I know how to ask it. I'm going to ask it.
I might not know how to answer it. So we can meet halfway.
Kind of like the blind leading the blind. Genetic repair.
Mm.
Can you give us some insight of where we are as a country or a scientific community with genetic repair?
I mean, obviously with CRISPR, we are getting closer and closer to being very specific that we can really, one of the things that CRISPR does is it allows us to change out a single base pair.
Right.
Because it used to be the old technology was using something that we had discovered in bacteria, which is that we would be taking sections and changing them out. So the issue is we conceptualize and that we know that genetics is something that's very simple. We know it's these 4 letters, right? A, T, C, and G. Unfortunately, in the sciences, the more simple the foundation, the more complex it is to implement. So we are learning more and more about these little mechanisms that can affect one little domino. However, we just don't know how to make the picture.
If even one mechanism is even slightly disturbed, my God.
Don't disturb it. Don't disturb it. Don't you disturb it.
Linda, I won't disturb.
Are you wearing gloves?
I feel like I have more dexterity when I'm not wearing the gloves. Okay?
Trevor, you have to wear gloves in the lab. It's required.
Listen,
okay?
You're the scientist. I'm the machinist. Okay? Let me deal with the machines. You deal with the science.
The machines are part of the science. It's all connected.
I know how to deal with the machines. Okay? And I'm just letting you know. Because my hands are steady. Look at my hands. They're steady.
In between them is a toaster.
My hands are steady.
It's very delicate. Okay? It cannot be disturbed.
We could level a city block if any of the mechanisms are disturbed.
Don't disturb the mechanism.
That's why I'm not wearing the gloves. If you ask me to wear the gloves, I can wear them. But I also increase the chances that we will combust. Okay, Linda?
Okay.
All right. I need you to trust
me.
Okay.
I'm your supervisor and I hired you for a reason, okay?
If you hired me, trust me.
Okay. Could you also tell me about the very complex and scientific mechanism that you created that takes the pieces inside from being inside and getting warmer to jumping outside? Can you tell me more about the mechanics of this mechanism that you created? Don't disturb.
Now without security clearance, I can't.
What?
Now without security clearance.
I'm your supervisor, Trevor.
Linda, there's certain things I can't share.
What?
There's certain things I can't share.
I'm supposed to know all the information in this department, in every department.
Be careful, Linda.
I supervise every department.
Also,
okay, it's really stressful.
This bread's gonna pop up here in a second. Watch out.
It's beautiful.
Don't. If you breathe too hard. Linda, no. Don't sneeze, Linda. Linda, don't sneeze. Linda. Grab the margarine. All right, see, I don't know. Very nice. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take advantage. I feel like there's things that I wanted to ask that I haven't gotten to. Oh, how much? I know you've talked a little bit about this before, but how much do what do your parents do?
So
I know your dad is in theology school. When you were growing up, what were they both doing?
Yeah, so when I was growing up for most of my childhood, my mother was a massage therapist, and she actually specialized in massages that aided for OBGYN clinics. So helping women during pregnancy to release or work out all of the issues in their joints, any pinched nerves that can happen during, gestation and all of that, or to help them as they're postpartum. She was part of an OBGYN clinic. My dad ran his own newspaper. He's a documentarian. He's made 2 different documentaries. He's really interested in local neighborhood news and reporting and journalism, because those are the things that affects all of us every day and almost never gets the limelight it deserves.
Wow. Do you know how they met?
Yes, they met at a party. So my mom, quick fact, my mom is very allergic to mushrooms. Like, not only does she get hives, she can get swelling in the throat and everything. So in the early 90s, when they met, anytime any of her friends wanted to have any shrooms, she would have to drop acid. So they'd have to go and pick up the acid for her.
She would have to.
Yes.
You got to, yeah.
I mean, they really were on the forefront of, being accepting of people's dietary restrictions and intolerances. I mean, this was the 90s, okay? So they were, this is the Pacific Northwest people. Very earnest, very accepting people. My dad was hitchhiking with 2 of his best friends across the country, and they met up at a house party in Seattle where his best friend's best friend was hosting the party, and my mom, who was about an hour into her psychedelic experience, met my dad. They talked for a bit, and then she walked off with one of her friends, and she said to the friend, "If I go back and talk to that guy again, he's going to change my entire life."
Whoa.
They told me that story when I was 7, and I said, "Mom, I think it was the acid talking."
So, but when you were born, they were not together. Is that right?
Oh yes. So I am the correct word is bastard. I am my dad's natural born child. So the way that the story goes is my mom and my dad realized that they weren't compatible, so they broke up. A week later, my mom takes a pregnancy test and she finds out I'm on my way. And so she does make the decision she wants to keep the baby. I was not consulted on this. I want to make that very, very clear. No one contacted my lawyers about this. But she decided that she was going to keep me, and she was going to do the right thing, which is, even though my father wouldn't have a say in whether or not I was born, that's my mom's choice, her body, she did feel that he was owed to know if his progeny was out there in the world. So she goes to my father and is like, "Hey, I know we're broken up and everything. I just want to let you know I am pregnant. I am keeping the child. And if you want to be in its life, that's fine. But I want to have the kid." And my dad says, "Well, I don't want you in my life, but there's no way that I'm not going to be in my child's life." So they decide to buy a house together and move a whole nother family into the house with them and live in the same room with me for like 3 years, but they were not together.
You are my natural born child. You are my natural born child.
Dad, I hate when you do that.
Okay? I just need to, it don't matter if I'm picking you up from school, okay? The school day ends. You need to be reminded after they brainwash you.
Dad.
Whatever the pledge allegiance to me, because you are my natural born child.
Dad,
okay?
I tried to, the first day of school, I mentioned this during the Pledge of Allegiance, and everyone made fun of me.
What do they know? They ain't got no knowledge. This is a Celica. This is a fine vehicle. You are my natural born child.
Yeah, Dad, I know you're obsessed with your Celica, and I love that you're obsessed with
I'm obsessed with engineering, child. These are the foundations of life. Engineering, my child.
Dad.
Social engineering, the engineering of a family, the engineering of a community, the engineering of an education.
Dad, I want to go live with Mom.
Immediately, I'm upset. But there's one thing that's true under God. You are your mother's natural born child.
And I know that it's going to be awkward, but I think it's going to be okay because, you and Mom still live together. And so all I have to do is move into a different room.
All right, I'm getting out of the car.
Dad, you're You're holding up pickup.
Michelle, you just dropped a bomb on me, and you've just progressed forward in your own growth and development. And I'm proud of you. And I want everybody in Parent Pickup to know.
Oh my God, Dad.
I'm proud of this child.
Dad.
My natural born child.
Dad.
If any of you got a problem with it, my address is 7 June Street.
Dad, no, stop giving out our address to people. Dad. Dad, they're honking. Please get back in the car.
I got graham crackers. You want a graham cracker?
I will have a graham cracker if you get back in the car.
I don't have any milk.
Dad.
I'm sorry, Scene. All right, beautiful.
That you were channeling something of my father.
Okay, really?
Yeah, my dad does have that level of
the mic closer to you.
my dad does have that level of charisma.
Okay, this is before we lose time. This is the last thing I want to ask. Anybody can ask anything they want. This is the last question I know I want to ask. Tell me, if you can, in full or in brief, what is your life philosophy, Galatea?
Oh, this is definitely not going to be happy or cheery.
Okay.
My apologies ahead of time.
Let's do it.
Yes. So, yeah, my life philosophy is I'm here. There's really nothing I can do about that. And I'm not the type of person to try to expedite the inevitable process of entropy and decay. Mm-hmm. So, just trying to get through whatever days I have left as charitably as I can.
That sounds cheery to me.
Yeah, that didn't sound too dark.
It sounds positive.
It's a bit of a resignation towards my own existence.
I will concede that. But you know what? We all gotta accept someday we're gonna die.
I don't accept it.
Hannah does not accept
Galatea's
it.
gonna code my immortality into the computer.
Vibe code into immortality. Yeah, I love that. Was that a hard fought philosophy for you to arrive to, or has that been just the way you've always felt about life?
It has been a very fraught philosophy to come to, of sort of an acceptance. Like, people have a very hard time accepting death and the inevitability of an end. Mm-hmm. I've always kind of suffered with the opposite of that. Of that, there is an end, but I don't know when it is, so I can't take advantage of planning for that. And the stress and the anxiety of, it's sort of like when you feel pain, you know the pain is going to end. You know you're not going to be in the state of pain forever, but almost the anxiety of feeling the pain and not knowing when or why you're feeling it and when it goes away.
Anything afterwards?
I do have my own personal beliefs, though. My personal beliefs about what happens after life, I think, is still irrelevant, because it's more important to focus on what I am doing here and now and how it affects others. And what happens next will be beyond my control.
I'd like to welcome everybody to Doomsday.
Hello, Gary.
Hi, how are you? God bless you, and maybe we'll all burn in hell, right? I didn't mean that. Jerry. Would you like to testify for us?
I didn't like your joke, Gary.
I know. It's just a play on words. Samantha?
My apologies. I'm here. You know, we have this Doomsday meetup, and I just was taking a moment to just kind of like space out a little bit before I really jump in to the group conversation. So I really can't say the joke was here or there for me. But it's nice to see you guys. You know, we do this every Thursday.
I'm not happy about Doom.
No, me either. And
I'm not happy about it.
I understand. And
I'm bummed out by Doom.
Jenny and Marie will be passing out the orange juice. I would like for you all to drink it all down in one swallow, if you can. And then the spaceship will appear, and we will all go somewhere.
Do you promise it will work this time?
It worked last time.
It only worked for Trevor. It only worked for Trevor. Trevor's gone. The rest of us
Trevor
still
was
here.
the trigger.
I miss him. I miss Trevor.
I too miss him. Gary, I have a
We all went
question
to the
for
bathroom
you.
for a long time, and Trevor's the only one who made it to the other side.
Lucky Trevor.
Gary, question for you. What are your thoughts if I choose to not drink the orange juice this time? I mean,
Mary?
what's, is that, I mean, I hope that's okay because I don't want to drink it.
Why not? I made it myself. You have a problem with it?
We've got grape juice. Would you like some grape juice?
I decided after last time that,
Trevor. After what happened to Trevor.
right, after, yes, and the time that we all spent in the restroom after drinking the orange juice.
That wasn't the orange juice. I don't know I made the orange juice. It was good.
Okay, I'm sure
Something made us
it's
all
not
use the bathroom
orange
for
juice,
hours and
but
days.
I think that Gary is trying to, get us all to drink the Kool-Aid, if you will.
I don't like that term. Now that's a derisive.
I'm saying I'm
That's
scared, and
derogatory.
I'm not doing it this time. I might have to leave the group, and I hope you all understand.
Please don't leave the group.
Probably will miss the flight, and it's okay.
In the craft, in the spacecraft.
Yes.
Please put down your tinfoil helmet so that we can collect it, as well as the gun we gave you on your first day.
You definitely can't leave with the tinfoil hat. I don't care about the gun, but
You can take the gun.
hat. You can't keep the hat.
We have so many guns.
Okay.
Tiffany, do you want to leave as well?
No, I want to be on the spaceship. I want to
Okay.
be one of the chosen.
Yes. This is the kind of support that the Supreme Being would like.
Please describe the Supreme Being again.
It is
Maybe it'll
something I
help
cannot
Marie get to
describe.
her senses.
I cannot describe the Supreme Being. It's beyond whatever you
Gary,
think it is.
how do you know this? Okay, how do you know? And what if it's not true at all? And what if we're just all gonna die when we drink this juice? And that's just what you want. You just want us to die. And
Marie,
for what?
Your unbelief. Your unbelief is a sickness.
Everybody stop fighting. I'm shaking my bag of guns.
Oh,
It's very loud. My phone went off. My phone's going. It's not mine, but my phone is going off. That's the alarm that I gotta go take the guns out of the microwave.
did you put Marie? There's guns in the microwave. We're about to have the drink. There's an
I'm going to
alarm.
quietly just, you guys continue if that's what you want. If that's what everyone chooses, you can continue, but I'm out, okay? I want to live the rest of my natural life.
The voyage is not going to be the same without you.
Marie, put your gun in the gun bag.
Put your gun in the gun bag, Marie.
I'm going to write a story about guns in the microwave. Maybe a song. Guns in the microwave. What do you say?
This is what you're going to miss, Marie, on the ship.
Walking
Marie.
down the holiday, looking
Join
to
us
my
again.
grandma say, we're all gonna be happy because we live in the microwave.
I feel like that record deal should have gone through, Gary, because you are talented.
Please. No, it's okay.
I'm glad
Maybe
you.
on another. I appreciate that, though. I like that.
I'm
Thank
glad you pivoted to this, but to leading this
You're
group.
great at this.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're an even greater songwriter, one of the best of our generation.
Yeah, I'm not good at leading us to the happy land, but I'm a damn good rhymer.
Scene.
Okay, very good, beautiful. Yes, thank you for sharing. Okay, do you want to we have, here's our options. You can either tell us another story and we'll still go into more improv, or we can just play improv for the last 10 minutes. What is your choice, Galatea?
Yeah, I will. I kind of want to leave it up to the group. I
Story.
am loving.
Then
Oh, you want another
Yes.
story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a request.
Story
Okay,
time,
what's
story
the
time.
request?
Could you tell us like a abridged version of the Galatea myth? I don't
Very
don't know
brilliant.
it.
Yes.
I love that.
Very
I love that.
brilliant.
Yes. So there are two different Galatea myths. So I will tell you the one that I'm specifically named after, the one that I resonate the most which is from Ovid's Metamorphosis. And it is about a extremely talented sculptor, Greek sculptor from one of the Isles. And people come from near and far for his sculptures because he can work any stone into a sense of lifelikeness, that he can seem to make the stone appear as if whatever creature or human or god that he has carved is just but asleep and dreaming. And any moment, just a trick of the light and it will move. He just has this incredible once in a lifetime talent. And so he finds—
What was his name?
Pygmalion.
Pygmalion. Okay.
Pygmalion. And so for a fortnight, he's working in his studio and he's crafting something and no one knows what it is. And he's becoming more and more obsessive about it. And so his apprentice goes in and sees that what he's been working on is the statue of a woman. And it is this marble that is so pure and refined. It's like jade. It's like white milk. And Pygmalion has become obsessed with the statue. He won't eat. He won't sleep. He just stares at it and stares in front of it day in and day out. So for the festival of Aphrodite, he goes to the temple of Aphrodite and prays to the goddess of love to bring the statue to life because he believes that this statue is the perfect woman. And Aphrodite so enamored with his love for his craft to the point that he will go insane trying to bring life to something naturally inert, breathes upon the statue while he's in her temple, in the temple of Aphrodite, breathes upon the statue in his studio. And the breath of the goddess becomes the breath of the statue. And slowly it comes to life. So that when he comes back from the temple to his studio, there he finds a living, breathing woman. And her name is Galatea, which means woman with milk white skin, which the modern translation of it means hella fucking white chick. And if you look at me, you'll find that that's actually a very apt description.
The camera pans out to see a man sitting at the back of a museum, his hands folded together against his face, just pondering, quietly pondering.
In front of him, there is a sculpture. It is a woman. She's got huge bazongas. Huge bazongas. The biggest bazongas you've ever seen.
So much to ponder. So much to think about.
He thinks, did one bazonga move? No. It was a trick of the light.
This is a freaky museum. I'm not that into art, but something about the statue is wow. Wow.
Truly, like, if you can't picture it, picture the two biggest bazongas you've ever seen. And then make them bigger.
Do you, excuse me, does anybody work at this museum? I don't know. I've never come to a museum before, and I just,
I be dusting everything here. Dust away is the thing I do. May I help you?
You sold me a ticket about 45 minutes ago to this museum.
Yes, we're short-handed.
This man has a beard down to the floor.
I just randomly, I've never been to Berlin before. I just randomly came to an art museum.
Wise choice, my lad.
I didn't think you'd speak English.
I do not speak any language.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you're speaking. I'm American. It sounds like you're speaking English.
Carry not on the facts. Observe the art.
He begins to dust the bazongas.
Oh, my lady.
Sir, could you, this might feel like a strange question, but it seems like that's just a woman standing very still. Everything, there's just statues everywhere else. I've never been, I don't know how art works. I work in a tech startup. I'm just visiting a museum.
A woman standing still? You dare say a woman is there standing still? Can you not see her dancing, you fool? You... Forgive me.
Oh, there's so much happening right now. I think I'm gonna just leave, sir, because I feel like
No!
this.
You cannot leave. You have just begun. I'm going to bring someone in. Her name is Fakatutu.
I don't want to. I don't.
No!
Based on the name,
Fakatutu, please come in.
I don't want to meet this person. I've got to go.
Fakatutu, please come in.
I don't.
Hello. How can I help?
I love you. Those are great gold teeth.
This woman is as old as time, but the man notices, the museum goer, that her bazongas are not unlike those of the statue.
I see that you're intrigued by our main
Fakatutu,
exhibit.
I would just like a refund, or you guys keep my money. I've got to go. I've got to go back to work. I've got to go back to work.
You speak with respect, or you shall find yourself in a vent.
I've been only respectful. I've been only.
Come closer to the exhibit. It needs a refined and up-close examination to be
Please don't make
appreciated.
me do this. Please just.
Go forward!
Would you like to hear the statue speak?
Against my better judgment, I would. I would like to hear this.
Against your better judgment? Well,
Hey, it's me, the statue, just coming to life.
Mom?
Such refinement.
To do my little dance that I do every day.
You sound just like my mom.
At 3:30 exactly. And you know what? I have to say, once in a while, it would be so nice to be appreciated, for not just my physical body, okay? But I have a brain as well. I have a lot to offer.
I think I'm
okay?
allergic to
And
these
I'm just
mushrooms that I
tired.
took.
I'm tired of being objectified all the time, okay? Your dusting is a little close, all right?
I thought I was sober. This is not sobriety. I'm sorry, Fakatutu, sir.
And now I
statue-
go back into the statue.
As the young man leaves the museum later that day, he turns around to give it one final glance. A security guard walks by and says, "Boy, what are you looking at?"
I just left this museum, and it's. I never understood art, and I think I understand even less now.
The security guard says, "This museum's been closed for 20 years."
Scene. Oh hell, Fakatutu. Okay, very good. Anybody, you guys, let us know. You guys let us know, and you can too, Galatea, how we can find you on the internet, and if you have any shows coming up.
Oh,
Aston,
I just want to
bam.
say thank you so much to our special guest.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been
Thank you very
amazing.
Most important.
Galatea,
absolutely.
where can we find you on the internet if you want to be found?
I'm not really on the internet. I have a lot going on IRL.
Well, that's
Yes.
a great
That's
answer.
so sick.
Yes. Anybody else
I have a show
Yeah.
April 16th at the Pitt Theater.
April 16th?
And a show May 16th called a Shotgun Theater, which you're going to be a part of in November. And also a show at the Tank on Friday nights at 8 o'clock.
How do people find you, Ben?
Look in the trash can.
Okay.
I
How about
love
you, Hannah?
that. You can find me on Instagram at Hannah, HANNAH, palindromically at Hannah_Marius, MARIAS. And on Wednesday, I'll be hosting the Idiots Hour, which is a clown variety show.
10 seconds.
And so that's what I'll be doing. And you should come see it.
Shout out the Idiots Hour. I know you got.
Oh my gosh, if you're over age 35, come to the Old to Begin open mic, first and third Tuesdays. We have one tomorrow, April 7th. And I'm Aston Hollins, at Aston Hollins, just like it sounds.
Thank you.